Do not break a promise. Read and enjoy. Read the story of kind trees that helped a woodcutter in his difficult time, but later they had to face merciless behavior of the woodcutter. Once there was a woodcutter. He was very poor and lived in a hut which was made up of mud. His hut was on a hill. One day he thought, if I cut down a big tree, I will make my new hut with wood and it would be better for me. But he needed a sharp axe for that, which he didn't have. Although he had an axe, but it was without a handle and he couldn't buy a new one. The next day, the woodcutter reached the top of the hill. There were a lot of trees on the hill, old trees, young trees, small trees, big trees, etc. The woodcutter asked the trees, "Can I take a tree away from this hill? I am very poor. Please allow me to take very small one." The trees were silent. They didn't reply at all. He asked again, "I need one. Please allow me to take only one." After consulting with each other, they decided to give him a small one. A big and old tree said, "If we give him a small one, he will be satisfied and won't bother us in future. We will be safer then." The big tree said, "We are giving you a small tree. Go along with it and never ever come here again." The woodcutter was very happy and took the tree to his hut. After reaching home, first he cut the tree and made a handle for his axe. Then he whetted the axe and made it very sharp. Now, the axe was ready to chop the big trees. He was happy to see that his axe was in a proper working condition. The woodcutter forgot his promise and decided to cut some big trees for making his new house. He thought, "Now I will have a strong and big house. The day has come that I'll have all the comforts for me in my new house." He put his axe on his shoulder and started moving towards the hill. On the way, he was thinking about his new house, saying, "Without a handle I couldn't cut trees till today. Now my axe can cut as many trees as I want. I will cut trees the whole day and in the evening I will bring those to my house." Thinking all this, he reached on the top of the hill where all the trees were standing happily in a row. When the trees saw the woodcutter with a sharpened new axe, they all were frightened. The tree said, What will you do now? Are you going to cut us down? Please don't do this. Have pity on us. We are happy standing here." But the woodcutter was not ready to listen. He picked his new axe and started cutting the trees. The trees were in big pain, crying and shouting continuously, "Please don't do this. Save us. Someone please save us." The woodcutter was busy with his work. He was cutting down big trees one after another. Looking at this, a very old and big tree said, "If we had not given the small tree to this woodcutter, he would have never made a handle for his axe and wouldn't have felled us thus. But it is too late now.